Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In Java programming tutorial, today I am going to discuss do while loop in Java and I am going to explain this with example. So let's begin. In my last tutorial video, I have shown you how to create while loop and how to use it, what is backward and forward while loop. So today I am going to discuss do while loop along with example and difference between while loop and do while loop. So I'm going to create a new example. So let me create a new class file. I'm giving name to this class as do while demo. My class has been created. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to write main method in this. So in main method, what I'll do, I'll write what while loop first to demonstrate do while. First, I'm going to show you how do while differs from while loop. So let me write a simple concept which I did in last video. So for that, I'm just declaring one variable I with value 1 and then I'm writing condition I less than or equal to 10. If this is true, then what it should do? It should print some statement. So I'm printing I is what? The value of I. And then I need to increment the conditional variable. So I'm making I plus plus. How it will work? Here the value of I is 1. Is 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes, it is true. Then what will happen? It is going to print I is 1 and then I will be incremented. And then again it will come over here. It will check the condition. Is 2 less than or equal to 10? Yes, it is less than or equal to 10. So it will print 2 and so on. Okay, then when I becomes 11, this condition goes false and it comes out of the loop. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write same code but using do while loop. So, let me reinitialize I variable with 1 because I has become 11 and then I'm writing do while loop. So, what is the syntax of do while loop? You have to write do, then curly bracket and then your statement, block of statement and close the curly bracket. After that, while loop and condition. So what is my condition over here? I want to print number from 1 to 10. So I'm writing I less than or equal to 10. And then here I'm going to write my block of statement, that is I value is the value of I and then increment my I variable. So let's see execution of this do while loop. Here I is 1. It will come here. Since we don't have any condition, so directly it will execute this line. It will print I value is 1 and then I will be incremented. After this, it will come and check the condition. So it will check which condition? 2 less than or equal to 10 because my I has been incremented over here. So you can see what I'm doing over here. I'm executing statement, then I'm checking condition. That does not happen in while loop. In while loop, what we do? We first check the condition and then we execute block of statement. So this is what the main difference between while and do while loop. So do while loop execute statement at least once. So because it is not checking condition, if my condition becomes false first time only, then also it has executed my statement once. Let me run this program to check my output. Okay, so you can see what I'm getting. I'm getting I is 1, I is 10. That is because of my while loop. And then I'm getting what? I value is 1 to 10. That is because of do while loop. Now, what I'll do, I'll make some changes in my program so that my condition becomes false first time only. So here, instead of writing less than or equal to, what I'll do, I'll write greater than or equal to. So now what is happening over here? My I is 1. It will come into this do block and it will print value of I is 1 and it will increment I by 1. And then here it will check the condition. What is my condition? 2 greater than 10. Is 2 greater than 10? No, it's not greater than 10. So what will happen? It will come out of this loop and then it will execute any statement after this. So what has happened over here? This statement is printed at least once. Okay, so let's run it again and see. Okay, so you can see it is printing I value is 1 because my condition is not matching over here. Therefore, it has come out of the loop. So, difference between do while and while is what? Do while execute statement at least once, and the second difference is what? While loop checks condition first and then execute statements. Do while first execute statement and then it checks condition. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to write one more program for creating menu driven kind of program. So what is that? Like, I'm going to prompt user that enter 1 for addition, enter 2 for subtraction, enter 3 for exit, like that. If user enters 1, then I'm going to perform addition. If user enters 2, then I'm going to perform subtraction. If he or she enters 3, then I will come out of the loop. So this kind of program I'm going to make using do while loop. So let me create object of scanner for accepting input from user, and then I'm going to create one variable for storing what? User choices. So in taking two variables and I'm assigning value to it, you can take input from user also. Now what I'll do, I'll write do while loop. So do, and then here what I have to do, I have to write condition and then semicolon. So let me decide what condition we are going to write. So before that, we'll prompt user that enter your choices. So here what message I'm going to print user? Enter 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, and 3 for exit. Whatever user is entering, that I'm going to store in my variable option. So option equal to sc dot next int. So if my option is equal to 1, that means user has entered or user want addition to be performed. So I'm just performing addition on this variable. So now second condition, what I'm going to write? I'm going to write if option is equal to 2, that means user wants subtraction. Then I'm going to print subtraction of number. Else what I'm going to do? I'm going to print some message that your choice is not proper. No such option, like that message I'm going to print. Okay, now if it is 1, it is going to perform this. If it is 2, it is going to perform this. What will happen if user enters 3? So it should come out of the loop. So for that, I'm going to write what? Option not equal to 3. That means if option equal to 1, if option equal to 2, then it will continue the loop. Once users enter option 3, what it is going to do? It is going to come out of the loop. Okay, so let me comment all this part so that we should get only the output which we are interested. So I'll run now. Okay, so now you can see it is asking me enter 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, 3 for exit. So let me enter 1. So what it is doing, it is printing addition is 53 as well as it is asking me again. Why it is asking me again? Because I have written condition when option not equal to 3, till that you execute the loop. So I have entered what? I have entered 1. 1 not equal to 3. Therefore, it is executing this loop again. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter 2. So you can see it has printed subtraction, and then again it is asking because the condition is not false over here. 2 is not equal to 3. That is what? True condition. So it will continue again. Now what I'll do, I'll enter what? My option, that is exit. So now I have entered 3, which has been stored in option variable. It is checking for this 2 condition. It has not matched. Then it has come to this part and printed no such option. And then it is checking condition that option, that is 3 not equal to 3. Is this statement true? No, it's not true. 3 equal to 3. So what it will do? It will come out of the loop. So do while loop you can use for making such kind of program, so that if you want to execute statement at least once, then you can have that statement in a do block, and then it will check the condition. If does not matches, it comes out of the loop. Okay. So that was all for today's video. I have covered what is the difference between while and do while loop, and how you can use do while loop for making what menu driven program. So friends, in my next video, I'm going to take for loop with a different example. So do watch my next video also. Friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe it now and share my link to your friends so that they can also get benefited of this video tutorial. And friends, don't forget to hit on like button and do comment in comment box, because your comments motivates me for creating new videos. So see you in my next video with new topic. Till that, bye bye, take care, thank you.